Amazing. Fantastic Monday, everybody. Kelly Chiassone here, Landed for Success. And I'm very excited to be coming to you so all of you get the opportunity to meet our March gifting sponsors who each held spotlights at our 13th virtual speed networking event last Thursday evening. Woo! Okay, I love this. I kind of love everything, but I really love this because I'm a fan of the growing community that we are building here at Landed for Success. I love what we stand for. I love what we do. It's a space that has, I've been helping our co-founders, Mr. JJ Camp and Mr. Gordon So, grow and expand for over a year now. And what it is, it's a space for aspiring and established entrepreneurs and businessmen and businesswomen alike to come together and be able to experience next level networking, take their current efforts that they're doing in their personal and professional spaces and go above and beyond. One impacting lives, one person at a time, one business at a time, one community at a time, one country at a time. We take it personally and I love it. And these ladies, we had a total of 6 spotlights that were held at our recent event. We're joined today right now with Anita Dawn. You'll hear from her, Miss Kady Romagnuolo, Pina Murray. You'll hear from them. They're on here with me now. And we also have another lady, Sheela Malik. She may be joining us here shortly. We had 2 gentlemen, Mr. Dwayne Richards and Mr. Paul Joseph. And the fantastic thing about our gifting sponsors, we host our virtual events the last Thursday of every month. So definitely go to www.landedforsuccess.com/events, grab your complimentary ticket, come join us on Thursday, April 29th. We want to see you there and really plug in. These individuals each held a 2-minute spotlight at our recent event. And we love that because without our guests attending, without our gifting sponsors, our events would not be what they are without all of these incredible people. And our gifting sponsors, what's great about these individuals is that they took a 2-minute spotlight and came to the table with giveaways simply because they are either the ones that are returning, are familiar with what we're doing here, and our new gifting sponsors wanted to experience what that was and have the extra exposure for their business. So I love it. And without any further ado, I'm going to kick things off here. We'll just kind of do first come, first serve here. So Pina Murray.
No, really?
Oh, yes. So by all means, Pina, let everybody know who you are and what you do.
Okay, I'm Pina Murray. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. I'm an entrepreneur. I have been for the past, I'm thinking it's 30 years. We had a landscape design, construction, building, home renos, building houses. So very much hands-on in the construction industry. I did books. So I really like the numbers. And it was the numbers that blew me away when I found this company that I'm now with. My husband and I have partnered with Neora, and it's a integrated health and wellness company. And we deal with your beauty, your skin. If you have any problems with your skin, come talk to me and we'll find a solution for you. Your skin, your hair, your body, your weight management, and your wellness, your internal wellness. So I'll just tell you a little story how I got introduced. We were actually at a home and garden show in Calgary. And we have a booth there. We were the longest running exhibitor at the home and garden show with our booth. And this lady it was a slow night. And this lady was walking down the aisle and I liked her cowboy boots. And I kind of nudged one of the designers on our team. And I said, hey, check those boots out. And it ended up that we kind of talked back and forth and we said, we wonder where she got them from. So I, drew the short straw. So I thought, because she said to me, you're older, you go ask her where she got them. And I said, oh my. And so I basically just walked right over there and said, hi, I'm Pina from across the way there. Where'd you get your boots? And she told me Mexico. My shoulders kind of slumped. There was no way I was getting my husband to go to Mexico. He likes Hawaii. And then I kind of looked, Trevor. And then I kind of looked up and I thought, oh geez, I gotta be polite here. So what are you doing here? I had no idea. There were shiny bottles and pictures, and I am an au natural girl. I put mascara on and maybe some eyebrows. That's it. So she said what she was telling me, and I'm watching pictures go by, but they're not doing anything for me really. And what she told me was the numbers of the company. With our one product in our very first year, we did $100 million in sales. No advertising, no flashy billboards, no celebrity endorsement. My brain, doing accounting, went, check, product works. I knew it worked. And then the next thing she told me was our science was from Princeton University. And I went, okay, very prestigious university. My girlfriend's son went there on a full ride hockey scholarship. And he always says those scientists don't come out of their caves unless they really have something. And the third thing she talked about was our CEO and founder, and his name is Jeff Olson. And he's known as the millionaire maker, the global entrepreneur. He also speaks to the United Nations on happiness. But what was really impressive when I said, I don't know who he is that they said to me that when all the direct selling companies get together, they have an annual symposium. And at that symposium, all the presidents of all the companies and all the owners actually vote on who their keynote speaker is going to be. And they voted our Jeff Olson 17 years in a row as the keynote speaker. And I went, okay, he's got to know something. I walk back over to my husband and I say, can you go check out that woman over there, that lady, and see if I think I want to do what she does. And I really didn't know what she did. So
it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. The numbers were wild. He said, which lady? I said, the two cute ones. He goes, hall pass, and off he goes. He wasn't even there 2 seconds. Yeah, you know this, Kelly, right? And he came back and he said, yeah, did you see that Inc. 500 sign? I said, no. Well, we made #1 for our day and night cream for products and consumer services. #1 out of all products. So I thought, wow, this is really, I'm onto something. So I'm just going to show some before and after pictures. So this is my girlfriend, Sue. This is 90 days change in the skin. Wow. This is so simple. Men use this. My husband uses this product now because it's simple. He doesn't like a bunch of steps. It's another young lady. This is 90 days. We always go on a 90-day. Now, this is Ricardo Multinona. I can never say his last name. Anyways, we have a contest every 90 days. You can win 3,000 US plus some other prizes. So you submit your before and after picture. I don't know what company will tell you, take your before picture. We'll take your after picture. You get a 30-day money back guarantee on every single bottle. You can empty it. And these are the results people are getting. You can see his 90-day, and then you can see his year picture, like incredible. Now, here's my eyes before. You can see all the extra skin I had all around the eye here, all gone. It's there, helps with dark circles, puffiness, fine lines, wrinkles. Got hyperpigmentation, here we go. And then our newest, this is a product that came out, I think this is about 6 years ago, before I was with the company. This is our body firming cream. If you got cellulite that you don't like, stretch marks, saggy knees, 90 days, it works, use it correctly. But our newest product, now I don't know if anyone has heard of fat browning. This is where it's at, brand new fat browning. It has to do with your fat cells. This is a 9-week change. This is on a gentleman. This is my friend Jen, and you can see her front, and then look at the back. Like, you can't suck in back fat. Like, really, you can't. This is a 30-day change for Jen. It's true, you can't suck in back.
It's true, you can't.
No, you can't. So this is why we have a lot of back pictures. And this product is this simple.
Do they share who's applying it on their backs?
You don't apply it. That's body firming cream. This is our fat browning system. It's 3 sachets. You can take this in your purse on the go. You take one in your coffee. It doesn't have any taste. This you take before you have lunch. Hello. And this you take before you go to bed at night. It is that simple. And the people are getting those results that quickly. My results, I haven't taken my 2-month picture yet. I'm about to, because like I said, this product just launched. Here's 35 days. But I noticed with me, my jeans, I can now do the button up and there's not, that little bit of muffin top happening. They're not tight, after the pandemic. This is 35 days. And even for the gentleman, 30-day change.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's mind-blowing. Yeah. How am I doing for time? I didn't time myself.
Fantastic. So. That's great. I think we're right on the nose here, and I love it. So for all of you,
can I just say one thing?
Go ahead, Pina. Yeah.
If anybody would like a free sample, reach out to me, DM me, and I'm more than happy to send you out a sample.
You guys will see Pina's link and her email address is in the comments. Definitely reach out to her, plug into what you're doing, connect. Those are great. I mean, you can't really argue science. I always tell my kids and in different mindset groups, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but no one is entitled to their own science. It just doesn't work that way. So Pina, thank you. And again, she and her husband, Trevor, are founding brand partners with Neora. So big things, great business company. They've been around a long time, and there you go. All right, so I know we have Dwayne and Sheila hopped on and joined. We're kind of treating this first come, first serve. So I'm glad your lovely faces were able to join us. Woo! Spotlight action. Okay, Monday afternoon, moving on to this next amazing young lady, Miss Kady Romagnuolo, and you're going to love hearing from her. She's got a lot of exciting things rolling out on her. I will say your personal red carpet here. So go ahead and take it away, Kady.
Thanks so much, Kelly. This has been fun in the background, just starting here, because we were all connecting and realizing we've got some strange, like where we grew up and went to school connections going on. So just kind of laughing in the background here still to some of that. So Landed for Success is pretty cool because we connect on many different levels. And so I'm Kady Romagnuolo. Nobody can ever say my last name, but Kelly does it beautifully every time. I don't know how. You must be practicing in the mirror before we start. I just love it so much.
I actually don't. And I'm like, I can pronounce names. Now watch me say that out loud. And then I'm going to, like, in the next week, and it'll be like, that's not how you say my name, but I'm so glad that I do. I love saying it too, Romagnuolo. It just,
I love it. I don't know how you do it. My mom still can't do it. So it's just like top notch anyways. But yeah, so you're welcome. I'm a mindset and performance coach. I'm also a real estate broker in the Kingston, Ontario area. And the two really commingle together. So I do a lot of spiritual coaching, but also career coaching. Now, I started out in my career about 13 years ago in real estate and found myself a couple of years in as really an anxious mess. I was hiding all of my anxiety, pretending like I had everything put together. My career was great. My house was great. I just really was wearing this mask of busyness and keeping up with the Joneses. And I really honestly hit rock bottom at a certain point in my life where I just couldn't pretend like everything was okay anymore. And it led me into coaching. I never expected to be a coach. I never expected to get the phenomenal results that I did in my own life through some of the work that I did with another coach, and people started to notice. So I did all this training for me. I became a master NLP practitioner, and all of a sudden my career shifted so much where I thought I was going in for my anxiety. I thought I was dealing with these emotional issues that were going on, and it really cross-filtered into every area of my life. My career flourished. I just started having these incredible shifts within my life. And people started to notice so much that I would get these messages and calls from those who sort of know me just online and in passing and saying, like, what are you doing? And can you help me too? So for the longest time, I said, no, I don't do that. I did this for myself to change my own life. And after a while, it's kind of like one of those, you get a knock on the door and you say no. and then it bangs a little harder and you say no, and then the door just busts open and it's like, what are you doing saying no to this? And my career was born within the coaching world. So that was in 2018. I absolutely love what I do. I transform people's lives through their career, but through their emotions. And I like to honestly say I do incognito spiritual work, because sometimes it's very, very unconventional what happens in a career breakthrough. And I've had some really exciting news, like Kelly mentioned earlier, just the other day, where I found out that I am going to be confirmed now as one of the speakers at the World Tour for Think and Grow Rich. So it was a pretty surreal moment, yeah, and would have never expected myself to be where I am in life without just surrendering to every little bit of yes, saying yes each and every step. And that's what I help people do now at this point in my life.
I love it. I love it, Kady. And I'm a huge fan of yours. I love you. And to all of you, definitely, Kady Romagnuolo, plug into her. Her link is also in the comments. Really. And by the time we wrap up, everybody, if you need, well, that's horrible. If you want a personal introduction to any of these amazing sponsors who each held a spotlight, and you find it challenging to reach out to them directly, I'll make it easy for you. Reach out to me and I will absolutely make that happen. It is entirely my pleasure. So we are going to now pass things over to this other lovely lady, Miss Anita Dawn. And I am so excited for you to tell everybody what you're doing. I get excited about everybody. But Anita, you're doing great things. You're an amazing entrepreneur. So yeah, let everybody know what you have going on. You've got exciting news as well.
All right, thanks, Kelly. It's nice to be here today. So I'm Anita of Anita Dawn Creative. I usually go by Anita Dawn online. And I am a website, email, and sales copywriter. So I will write website copy for businesses that are looking to get more visibility online, because I'm really passionate about making sure people that their copy attracts and engages and sells, because there's no point being in business if you're not selling. We are not volunteers. So we want our website
That's funny.
to really draw people in and engage them to where they trust you and they want to buy from you. So if you know anyone who has a website that maybe needs revamping or is creating a new website, or businesses that are struggling to get their online presence up to par as they've had to go online in this whole COVID fiasco, I would love to talk to any of them and help to clarify their message and speak more clearly to their audience. So yes, I do websites and email sequences and email marketing. So if you're doing weekly emails, that kind of thing, I love to dig in and get into your voice and talk to your clients as if you are. So for people who don't love to write. And I'm really excited because I'm branching into a little bit of course creation. So I've got just a mini complimentary course coming up on April 8th, and that's kind of what I wanted to let everybody know about. So if you or anyone you know is interested in learning to write copy for their own business and figuring out how to write that captivating copy and knowing what to write where, and are tired of looking at that blank screen and going, I don't know, then I would love to have you join me in my mini course and we'll see how we can help you out. Thank you.
Amazing. Great partnerships come from reaching out to these incredible people. Anita, thank you. And Mr. Dwayne Richards, happy Monday. Good, sir. How are you on the other side of the city?
Fantastic. I just did the quick drive down the 404. I was up meeting with another gentleman that you'll know, Akil. So I was up at the
yay.
Life Plan office for a little get out of the office for the first time in like weeks. Yeah, it's kind of, we kind of miss, I miss that piece of going into it's a real office. I even put cufflinks on my shirt this morning, you know.
I'm sure he appreciated that. He's a sharp dresser too.
He is a sharp dresser. I thought I better like not show up in like jeans and like sneakers or something. So
you didn't go wear a baseball hat route.
I actually showered and got cleaned up.
Nice.
All those important things. I'm sure the lovely ladies who all look here fantastic, and they're like, "What are you talking about? We look like this every day."
They do. All of these people, I have met them in different spaces on different Zooms, and yeah, everyone shows up fantastic.
People aren't as concerned. People aren't as concerned of having their tax accountant look amazing, but the days that we are, the days that I am, it's good to know. So it is it's tax season. If you didn't know, it is tax season here in Canada and in the US. Unlike the Americans, the lovely people in America, they just extended their tax deadline into May. We did not. So if you're thinking of last year, how you got till like August 31st to file your taxes, that is not the case. It's back to the good old usual April 30th if you owe money. And some people are like, well, I'm going to get a refund, so I don't need to file my taxes. I'm like, why wouldn't you file your taxes early? Because my clients are getting $8,000 last week, and they're like, I file my taxes early or at least on time because Revenue Canada does not pay you interest. If you're getting a refund, they don't give you interest on you lending them money for the year. So file it like now is a good time. Beat the rush, because if you come to me on April 29th,
you're going to put them first? No.
There may be a premium on what you'll get charged for procrastination penalty.
Yeah.
No, it's a good time. There's and just we all, you know me, I love to share little tips for people on some things that they might want to be aware of.
Yes, give us some, Dwayne.
Aware of. So just things to keep in mind. You may have heard there's this little thing called cryptocurrency. I'm not sure if anyone's aware that there's like Bitcoin, or all joking aside, CRA is well aware that it exists. If you think that you're hiding money and you're having your clients pay you with like Bitcoin to avoid taxation, it's not the case. It was just announced last week, actually. Today's Monday, so it must have been last week. I think I'm not a cryptocurrency person. I'm aware of it. I just don't play in that space currently. But Coin Square, I believe it is, which is a Toronto-based currency exchange or wallet or something. So Supreme Court just announced last week that they have to hand over client detail to CRA. So if you have a balance of over $20,000 sitting in your account with them, it's going to CRA. No different than PayPal. PayPal reports, and again, if you think that in the past, I have clients pay me in PayPal, it comes into QuickBooks. I recognize it as income, just like a bank account. So if you think that you're hiding money that way, that's already been done like 2 years ago or so, where PayPal it's a bank account and they report information to CRA. Don't try and hide it. Just go earn some more money. And if and a quick little thing, if you're earning close to 100,000, just set aside 30%. You may not have to pay 30%, but just set aside 30%, knowing that come March, that's what you're going to have to pay. And if any of the women here, anyone self-employed?
Woo!
No payroll. You don't pay taxes on payroll. So no EI and CPP withheld. Just FYI, when you make money on your tax return, there's this little thing on the back end called CPP. It's called the Canada Pension Plan. It's not a tax, it's a pension. But as a self-employed, you pay double. So you pay the employer plus the employee, and it's 10.9% this year. So again, when you're doing your taxes and your cash flow planning, if you're going over into six figures, just set aside 40%. Just put 40% right over here. That's on top of HST. Because again, HST is not your money. If you're charging HST, that's not your money for cash flow. So here's the, when I get my money, 13% goes right into an account called GST or HST. Just leave it there for next January. Just leave it there. And then take 30% for taxes, another 10% for CPP, and the balance, 60%, is yours. That's it.
I love it. Thank you. And Dwayne, he's kind of everywhere. So like he
everywhere. I'm right here. I'm right here, Tim.
But he has events. There's times that he is being interviewed. He hosts events for people and entrepreneurs and business owners to get information. So whether you're looking maybe to revisit who is doing your accounting and you want to have a conversation with him, or to just take into questions to your current financial advisor and accountant, then do that. He's fantastic. I've known him for quite some time. Dwayne, you're a great guy, and you know your business. So,
and I like hanging out with like people that make me look better. So like the audience today, it's like when you hang out with people that look good, makes me look good as well. And just also one last piece is, the conversation is free. Like I'm not a lawyer, so I don't start the lawyer stopwatch. But when you're starting to look at, say, hey, right now I'm a sole proprietor and I'm thinking about incorporating, there's three reasons why you might want to do that. Just message me and find out what those 3 reasons why you would want to incorporate if you haven't already incorporated.
And to all of you so far, and we have last but not least, Ms. Sheela Malik. And before I turn things over to Sheila, everyone's, Pina's, Kady's, Anita's, Dwayne's, their links are in the comments. So feel free to reach out to them, connect with them, what they're doing. And as I said, last but not least, Sheela Malik, this lovely lady is another dynamite entrepreneur doing amazing things, not just for herself and for her family, but her community, and is really representing what can be done and people to look up to and aspire worldwide. She is the global face for her company, and I'm going to let her take things from here. Sheila, pleasure to have you join us today. Happy Monday.
Thank you so much for having me. I love doing anything for Landed for Success. It's just been such an amazing and positive community and experience so far. So this is exciting. I guess I'll just start by sharing a little bit about myself. So my name is Sheela Malik. I am a certified health coach. I'm also an executive regional vice president with Arbonne, and I've been running my business for almost 8 years. And people get into businesses for different reasons. Mine was a little bit, I guess, more serious. I really needed the money. And I thought it would be just something small that I would start from home, and not at all expecting how big this actually was going to become. And, running an international business is not what was in the books for me or what I had planned, but it is what I do now. And I thoroughly enjoy it. And one of the reasons that I really got into the field and the world of health and wellness is because my own health was not the best. So not only did I have health issues of my own, I had terrible skin, and I was embarrassed of my skin. And so you would never find me without makeup. Even if I had to go run just to grab like my mail from down the street, you would never find me without makeup. And that was actually making it worse, right? And so once getting into health and wellness and learning about how the human body works, I was amazed to discover that everything comes back to your gut, right? Whether it's your skin issues, whether you're having trouble sleeping at night, if you're someone who suffers with headaches, if you've got pain going on somewhere, a lot of that can go right back and connect to your gut. And so when I learned that the gut kind of is that root, I was on this journey to heal my gut. And I was amazed that by doing so, how many of my problems disappeared, right? Things that doctors could not explain to me, now my own body was telling me. And so it's something I'm extremely passionate about. There's 2 main things I want to share with you guys today. One is my nutritional program. So being a certified health coach, I like to run things a little bit differently. And I have worked with people in the past to try to help me. And I found that a lot of times what was lacking was that one-on-one attention. And that's something that I've vowed to now give my clients. And so by one-on-one attention, it's literally like having me in your back pocket. So either I will be reaching out to you or you have my cell phone and you will be reaching out to me. But I have this 30-day program, which is a combination of clean eating and my nutritional products that that focus on fueling your body with the right nutrients and vitamins, things that otherwise your body would be lacking. I teach you what to eat, when to eat it, how much of it to eat. It truly is a lifestyle change. I don't believe in calorie counting. I don't believe in starving yourself. I don't believe in liquid diets. I've done them all, by the way. They don't work. And so I don't believe in any of that, but I do believe in fueling your body with real food, right? And that's what it comes down to. So that's what I do with my 30-day program. I run a 30-day support group on Facebook every single month. I give you workouts if you want them. Some people don't want to do the workouts, and that's okay. Then we focus on your food alone, but your fitness is 80% nutrition and 20% exercise. How many of us get that backwards, right? We think we can eat whatever we want and just go hit it at the gym and we'll be fine. And it doesn't work that way. So whether someone is looking to just get healthier, they've got health issues going on, or they're looking for support with their weight management, that is something that I do as well. My program is approved in the US for weight management. So that's something we can work with. And that's just one of the things. And that's a big chunk of what I do. But the other side of what I do is actually taking care of your skin. And a lot of people don't realize your skin is the body's largest organ. And anything you put on top of your skin within 26 seconds is going to enter your bloodstream. So can you imagine if you're putting loads and loads of junk, like chemicals and dirty animal fats, which a lot of people don't realize actually go into your products, like literally roadkill off the road and diseased animals at farms and euthanized pets. It is legal in Canada. It's legal in the US. There's no governing body to say you can't do this. And pretty much that's what goes in a lot of products in the market. You know, my products are all vegan certified. They're non-GMO. They're gluten-free, super healthy for you. Nothing in there that's going to harm you. We do believe in science, absolutely, but we are also botanically based. So we're taking the best of nature and combining it with the best of science, basically. So what I have here to show you guys quickly is my favorite skincare line. We've got over 350 products. Literally something for everyone, whether you're looking for a shampoo or a skincare routine or makeup, or you want your nutrition, we've got something for everyone, even kids products and personal hygiene. What I've got here is our leading skincare line right now. This is our Age Well line. I'm not going to hold up all the bottles, but just to give you an idea what they look like. And this line, and believe me, I've had this since August and I still haven't run out. So a little bit goes a very long way when you're using pure ingredients. Now, many of us have heard of the word retinol. It's an ingredient that is loved by dermatologists around the world. The problem with retinol is that although it can give you amazing results for your skin, it's not easily tolerated by a lot of people's skin. You're going to have side effects. Your skin becomes sensitive to the sun. You can't combine it with vitamin C. And so a lot of people just can't use this great ingredient. And so what Arbonne has chosen to do is that we've replaced retinol with an ingredient called bakuchiol. Now, bakuchiol is used in Ayurvedic medicine. Ours is coming from India. And it is something that's going to give you all the results of retinol without any of those side effects. We're the only company in the world that's using this trifecta combination of ingredients. That trifecta includes bakuchiol, stabilized vitamin C. So yes, now we have those two ingredients together that nobody else has been able to do, and plant stem cell extracts. On top of that, we're using ingredients like peptides, hyaluronic acids, niacinamide. So these are all the popular buzzwords that you've probably been hearing these days that are in really great skincare. Well, we've got it all in one skincare line. So whether you're looking for something for a teenager or you're looking for that anti-aging like I've got here right now, we've got something to serve you. So if you want glowing, hydrated skin, you want to look and feel amazing, I'm your girl. So get in touch with me and I'd be more than happy to share what is the best for you, because one size does not fit all. And so whatever you do need, I've got it for you. Feel free to get in touch.
I love it. Thank you, Sheila. And Sheila's link is also in the comments. And the next gentleman, he also held the spotlight as a remote gifting sponsor at our event last Thursday evening. And I have the pleasure of talking to you briefly here about who he is and what he does. Mr. Paul Joseph. So he's a co-founder. He is partnered with a lovely woman, Sabrina Jamal, and they are founders of a startup virtual receptionist service out of Toronto. And they are dynamite. Like, I love it. Like everyone on here, Sheila, I love that you said, this isn't a one size fits all. I think it's fair to say what Pina, Kady, Anita, Dwayne, everybody has services that can, and products that business that can serve anybody. It's a matter of having a conversation, building that relationship and understanding what value do you have that's going to serve your client or your customer the best, and finding that out. And that is, there's no exception there with Paul's business with 24-hour virtual assistants. I do not have this memorized. So I am cheating, but I'm sharing some pieces from his website. And that is 24hvirtual.com. It is also in the comments. And they really, really, really believe, and their highest priority is providing exceptional customer experience. Their agents understand that in order to provide exceptional customer service, they must satisfy every customer's needs. And that is a big deal. When you have a 24-hour virtual receptionist, you get instant access to an incredible staff of loyal receptionists ready to help streamline growth. Working with them and starting work on your business, not in your business. Their staff will allow you to focus on scaling your business and not doing your regular mundane tasks. This frees up a lot of time. And when you're talking about your inbound calling, your call transfers, qualifying leads, taking messages, scheduling appointments, overflow calls, the list goes on and on. But I can tell you that a lot of their testimonials of their current clients that come back that they love sharing with everybody is the quality of the professionalism, the outsourcing of handling their needs. This is providing business owners to be able to get up and get running like in no time. And Anita, you were talking about for business growth, when you're looking at needing to do marketing and you have, or writing, and you have someone that will do copywriting. Can you imagine the time that frees up? Or you partner up with Dwayne and you're looking at, okay, this is what I've been doing for years. I know what's a write-off. I know where I can get credit, tax credits and this and that, but you know, we get used to it. We're like, this is great. This is great. Well, how do you know if anything new has come to the surface? Maybe your accountant is I'm sure your accountant is fantastic. Are they keeping up with the latest and greatest? Really? Are they really out to serve you to the best of their ability, which is to the best for you? So I love it. 24hvirtual.com. This is definitely a company you want to check out. They're a fantastic startup. Paul Joseph is phenomenal. So is Sabrina. You'll love them both. Definitely reach out to them. They only hire trained professionals. 100% of your calls will be answered. And for expanded conversations, again, reach out and plug into what he's doing. So I would love, we're at the top of the hour here. So in one sentence, I usually nail people like, let's do 1 word, 3 words. I'll be a little more generous on this Monday. But I would love for you guys, for everybody who is watching either now or that are going to catch us on the replay, one, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. But why Pina, Kady, Anita, Sheila, and Dwayne, why was it important for you to want to step into the spotlight and attend our recent event as a gifting sponsor? And would you do it again? Let's see. Let's go backwards this time. You know what? It's kind of a ladies' afternoon. Dwayne, gentlemen first. You're muted though, sir.
That's okay. I have background noise, so I was on mute just so you didn't get disturbed.
Yeah, that's okay. That's why mine was. I was like, oh, kids are taking dogs in and out. No one signed up to listen to that. Okay, Dwayne.
Yep.
Why did you want to hold the spotlight in our recent event, and would you do it again?
So the first answer, I'll do the first one, which is much easier, which is answer is yes, because why would I not want to? Because it's a great group, and the other reason is 30 seconds is a really short amount of time. 2 minutes is like exponentially longer, and it's just easy to just be able to share like a little bit more for a small donate, for a donation of gift cards. It's like it's pretty fantastic, and you can actually get a lot said in 2 minutes, where in 30 seconds you're like, hey Kelly and Gordon and Jane, it's like your time's up.
It's true. The 2 minutes is good. We like it, and that's a great way for Landed for Success for us. It's a great way for us to be able, we love promoting people and we advocate self-promotion. Promote yourself. This is how we grow our networks, how we share what people are doing, and we can help with that connectedness. So it's great. We love being able to spotlight people, who they are and what they're doing. So let's, Anita, how about you?
I needed to get out from under my rock again because I'm very much an introvert. And so I just wanted to get out and promote myself and talk about what I can do for people. And I would absolutely do it again.
I love it. Pina.
Yes. You talked to me about it with such enthusiasm, I could not say no.
I love it.
The truth.
And it's funny. Well, I'm glad. I get excited because I think it's a fun event. And so I'm so glad that you did.
It's so much fun. And I can't thank you enough. And I get to meet great people. And yeah, from all over the place, which is even better. Yet they're from Alberta.
It is. I'm telling you, it's the people. The people. It's always the people.
The people.
I know.
Connection. I miss hugging people. So everybody virtual hug.
Sheila.
So yes, very easy. Yes, absolutely. I would do it again. And I do think it's great that 2 minutes is definitely feels a lot longer than 30 seconds once you've especially experienced one of each. But I'm not new to the world of business at all. I've done my fair share of businesses from a very young age, actually. And what I've learned in all these years is that the best way to build any business, the one thing that every business has in common, doesn't matter what it is building that connection with people. If you just throw your product at people, if you just throw your services at people, you're not going to get anywhere. But you have to be able to build a connection with them. And so the best way to build connections is to talk, to have conversations. And so with Landed for Success being, in that spotlight for 2 minutes, guess what you're doing? You have an opportunity to now connect with people, right? So I think it's brilliant. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's a pleasure. And last but not least, Kady Romagnuolo.
So can I just say, I agree. So many great points.
You can. I second that. I third that.
Absolutely. The people, the connection, just all of that. And also it's a great place to really practice things that you might be nervous to do. So if you haven't gotten out there and done networking in the past year, because we legitimately couldn't, this is your chance to only have to do it for 30 seconds, right? Just give yourself a little 30-second window and push yourself to do that. And it'll be a beautiful experience afterwards. So highly recommend. Would do it again. Have been a sponsor more than once and would do it again.
Fantastic. Thank you. All right. So to all of you tuning in, we appreciate you joining us. So glad you got to meet our amazing gifting sponsors who held spotlights last Thursday evening. And Mr. Paul Joseph, I love you across the miles, and Sabrina, and I love what you're doing. So we've got, just to do a round robin here, Pina and Trevor Murray, founding brand partners with Neora, tnpmurray.neora.com. And again, their links are in the comments. Kady Romagnuolo, mindset and performance. Oh my God, Kady, thank God you talked for yourself. Mindset and performance coach and author and speaker, www.kadymindsetcoach.com. Again, links in the comments, everybody. We've got Sheela Malik, and Executive Regional Vice President for Arbonne International and a certified health coach, www.sheelamalik.arbonne.com. Anita Dawn, freelance copywriter, helping businesses create clear and compelling message brand messaging online. hello@anitadawn.creative.com. And we've got Dwayne Richards, our CPA principal and the enlightened accountant, dwaynerichards.com, his phone number and that link in the comments. And last but not least, our other spotlight went to Paul Joseph, with co-founder of startup virtual receptionist service out of Toronto, 24hvirtual.com. So for all of you, you want to hold a spotlight, you want the details, like let's talk about that expanded conversation, what comes along with it, message me directly. Happy to book a Zoom, and I'll catch you up, fill you in, and you can decide when and where you'd like to participate at this capacity. This is fantastic. To all of you, our next event is Thursday, April 29th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Grab your free ticket, www.landedforsuccess.com/events. Come on and check it out. It's a fun experience. These people are super friendly. It wasn't weird. It wasn't awkward. For them, you could tell it. Otherwise, visually, you'd have seen it. But they're so laid back, and the events are fun. And it's just these individuals times a couple more pages, and it's amazing. So come and connect, grow what you're doing. We'd love to see your faces. And to you incredible people, Pina, Kady, Dwayne, Sheila, Anita, and Paul, thank you. Time is one of the most valuable things that we have, and you took time out of your afternoon to hop on here with me, and so everybody could get to know you a little bit better. So to each of you, just all the love, all the best of vibes, all of everything across the miles here respectively. Have a fantastic rest of your Monday, everybody. And yeah, plug into what these people are doing. They're amazing. Don't forget, if you want a personal invitation to connecting with them, that was a little weird. If you want a personal introduction is really what I meant. Let me know. I'm happy to have that happen. But otherwise, thank you, and signing off for today.